Hey everyone, Sarah Elizabeth Lawhood here, and welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to walk you through how to create a lead box in LeadPages. Now, LeadBox is LeadPages' term for this, but essentially what we're going to do is we're going to create an opt-in opportunity out of an image or a link on your website. So you can see here I have my homepage, very fancy and very high tech, but if you scroll down just a little bit here, you see my first lead box. Now, if I click this, so you see it says grab the checklist here. So clearly I want someone to click this image. When I click it, this box pops up. As you can see, it's hovering over my regular website and it allows me to have an opt-in. So I can enter my name and email address and we assume that everything will be sent to me in good time. So if you want to have something similar to this on your website, you are going to need LeadPages in order to do it the way that I do it. There are other ways to do it. There are other softwares to do this, but this is how you're going to do it if you're using the software LeadPages, okay? So basically, you're going to go over to LeadPages, and instead of creating a lead page, we're going to create a lead box. Excuse me while I struggle with my Chrome. Okay, so we're going to actually create a new lead box. So you're going to choose lead boxes at the top here and click create a new one. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to customize this lead box. It's going to look exactly like when someone clicks the opt-in opportunity on your lead page. So I'm going to call this test so I don't get confused, and click Start Building. So the same way you know that when you have a regular lead page or opt-in opportunity and someone clicks that opt-in button, this sort of a box pops up, that's essentially what we're designing, just the box, okay? So you can change everything in here. We'll go ahead and do it really quickly because I'm going to assume that you already know how to do this. I don't like those things on the side. If you want to delete any particular section, you're just going to click that little gear box, hover over all these pieces until you find the one you want. Haha, there we go. And just click delete. Okay, and then it widens everything up. Okay, so now on my form, I actually don't want all of these datas. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to make sure that it's connecting to my MailChimp account and connecting to the list that I want it to click, and click done. Very important. It saves your work, as you can see. And I'm going to go to fields. Now, I don't want their version of name. I want my MailChimp's version of name. I also don't want your phone number. I don't give you my phone number, you don't need my phone number. Okay, there we go. So first name, and I can move it up so it's there. And I got my first name and my email, and I'm going to make sure that we follow up with them with maybe my thank you page. I have my own thank you page. Okay, and save and close form. Okay, so now my lead box is all set up. And again, if you want a little bit of a tutorial on how to build a lead box and really integrating it correctly with your MailChimp form and list, I do have a separate tutorial on that, but we're going to go ahead and assume that you know how to build this. So the next step obviously is to publish it. Now, unlike on a regular lead page, when I click this button, it's actually going to offer me a few different options. And these options are what allow me to have an image, a text link, or anything else, okay? So we're going to do it as an image, but again, notice you can do it as a timed pop-up. You can do it as a button, so you can have it look like that, or you can do it as just a simple plain text link. So if you want it to be just a word that someone clicks and have that box pop up, you can absolutely do that as well. Okay, so we're going to do it as an image link. Now, fun fact, I actually forgot to do it. You cannot upload, for some reason, an image in this part of it, okay? So it actually only lets you choose your image. You can't actually upload it. So what you're going to do to bypass that is you're actually going to go into here. We're going to pretend like we want an image right here, and we're just going to upload one right now. Okay, so pretend I uploaded a file. Let's do a funny one from my desktop. Let's see, what do we got that's funny? That's probably a gushy picture of me and my boyfriend, but let's go ahead and use it. Oh, how gushy Sarah Elizabeth is. Okay, so we're going to upload our picture here, but we're not going to insert it. Okay, just save it. And then you can go back and you can delete this section so you don't have it if you don't want it. Okay, and I'm going to update. And now that picture will be in my library so that I can add it to my image link. So I'll go here to image link, click choose image, and scroll a little bit. I'm sure it's a little bit later. There's my gushy image, and select it. And you can also change the alt text. This isn't necessarily that important unless you want to change it for SEO. Okay, it won't really show up unless you want to show up on Google. All right, so LeadPages has just done everything. All I got to do now is get the code. So I'm going to copy and paste this. And, excuse me, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it onto my website. So if I were to go over here to my website and I were going to create a new post or new page, I can simply insert that code into the box and it'll show up as a image. Okay, so If we're using WordPress, of course, we always want to use the text if we're working in code, and visual if we're not working in code. Okay, so I'm going to go over to text. I'm simply going to paste what I've got. And if we click over here to visual, the image will pop up. Now, if I were to publish this page, when I click that image, we will see the pop-up. So let's go ahead and try it. Look how gushy Sarah Elizabeth is. Oh my gosh, so gushy, so obnoxious. All right, so let's click this, and there's our form. Everything is all set. Now, of course, if you want to create that pretty image, so you see I have another LeadBox opportunity over here. If I click that, there it goes and pops up. If you want to create that sort of image, with your worksheet on it or something like that to really pop it out, you can do that, and I recommend a source called Canva. So you're just going to go to canva.com, and you're going to create a new image, and you can go ahead and create the image in here. And I do have a separate tutorial on how to make an image like this if you need it or want it, and you can find it on my YouTube channel. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you're going to create tons of beautiful, bright, beautiful, pop-up, be beautiful lead boxes all over your website, and I can't wait to see what you create. Go ahead and tag me and share them. I'd love to see them. And if you have any other questions, you can find me at www.sarahelizabethlahood.com. See you guys very soon.